Hello, my friends. This is BobbieD coming to you live from Tokyo, Japan. And having an awesome time in Japan today. Hope you are as well, wherever you're from. Hey, today, I want to talk to you about BobbieD and LisaD on a love triangle in Tokyo, Japan. We're having an awesome time here today. And LisaD and I have had one of the best vacations, anniversaries we have ever had. And we wanted to touch bases with you guys, reach out to you at every opportunity, every turn and every opportunity. At every opportunity and at every option we've had. So bear with me, guys. I'm adjusting for the lighting. LisaD is telling me that it's not enough light, so I'm adjusting camera. I'm adjusting the laptop. We finally got our laptop together. Finally got an adapter that fits the laptop. Over in Agibara today. That better, sweetheart? That better? Not better? How about this? This okay? Yeah, that's good. See it better? Right? How about that? It's good?
You can see me.
Okay, you have to go to the other side, my dear.
Right here, where you like that.
Okay. All right, guys. LisaD's.
Your chair over there.
Oh my goodness. I'm taking directions from LisaD, y'all. She don't want to be seen on camera, so she's pushed me all over the world. Is this okay? Huh? Can you see me now? Okay, is that okay? Is that okay, my dear?
Wait now.
All right, hold up, guys. Hold up. I'm trying to wait. LisaD's trying to get me the best lighting and turn that light on right there. That light right there. There you go. That's better. Okay. All right, guys. So we have to make some adjustments to a lighting situation here. LisaD don't like people to see her on the camera when she's not ready. So here we go. This is it. So we've had an awesome time here in Tokyo, and we're about to conclude our vacation, anniversary vacation. We do this every year. We go to a different country. Sometimes we'll go within the Philippines, different city within the Philippines, and just hang out. But this, we fulfilled one of Lisa D's bucket list. She wanted to go to Tokyo for a long time, so we made it happen, Captain. Yeah, yeah. We made that thing. We made the doggone thing happen for her, you know. And we had an awesome time, man. Y'all seen all the videos we did, live streams we did. I'm doing this one now. This live stream is on a special software I have. We finally got the laptop working, guys. For several days, we didn't have an adapter for our laptop. We finally got one, and it's working fine. So, hope you guys can see me. Hope you guys can hear me. If you can't, give me a shout out. Let me know. Uh, we're gonna talk for a little while about Tokyo, how special it was to us. I'm trying to fix this mouse. How special it was to us, and we hope that you guys enjoyed. We hope that you guys enjoyed some of the live streams we did. We did a ton of them. We're still not yet. We're still not done yet. We're gonna be here for until Sunday. So we're gonna do a few more. We have to turn the we rented a Wi-Fi hotspot from Japan Wireless. So we got to turn that in tomorrow. We won't be able to do a live streams wherever we go. So we'll have to turn that in tomorrow afternoon before we leave. We're leaving on Sunday, headed back home to the Philippines. Yeah, we headed back home to the Philippines, man. And we're going to have a good time there as well. But we enjoyed our trip here tremendously. We went all over the city, man. We had a half a day tour, then we had a full day tour, then we had our own personal tour throughout the city. For those of you that are considering going to Tokyo, I say, come on, come on, man. You are going to enjoy yourself. You hear me? And it's better if you have someone here already that pretty much knows the layout of the city and that can take you around from point A to point B, because the train system can be very somewhat confusing and somewhat complex if you're a newbie like we were. We've never been here before. We did our research on Tokyo and stuff like that, but we did not have an idea of the enormity of the train system until we actually got. We knew it was a train system. We knew we had to get around that kind of stuff. When we got here, man, we had no idea. We were not prepared for the complexity of the Tokyo train system. And you have to use the train system unless you're a big ball of shot caller. You want to take a taxi everywhere you go. Taxis are expensive here, man. We took taxis twice since we've been here. One time we paid 4,200 pesos. This is how they do this. It's a scam on the taxis too, guys. When you come out here and take a taxi, okay, we ordered a taxi from our hotel. We were going, I don't know where we were going. We didn't want to walk. We didn't want to take trains. We said, let's take taxi. We ordered a taxi. Okay, we got a quote from the hotel reservation specialist downstairs in the lobby. She said, sir, it'll be 842 yen to go to where you want to go. We said, okay, that sounds reasonable. It's not much. We'll pay that. We get in the cab. We were going to go to the pickup, to the restaurant to get picked up for a tour guide. We get in the cab. We get to our destination. The cab driver charges us 4,200 pesos. 4,200 yen, 4,200 yen. Now that's a huge jump from 847 to 4,280. I was like, what is going on, man? That's not what. And he couldn't understand me. He said, and I'm trying to, so I just said, pay the man, let's get out of the taxi. Let's pay him, man. And not only what that happened once, we had to take another taxi. And the same thing happened again, man. We got quoted one price and then they charged us. So I'm telling you, man, you come out here taking them taxis, it's going to be a nightmare, okay? Do not take the taxis unless you absolutely have to do so, okay? Because you will be very, very disappointed. It's a racket. Now, taking the train system, you want to make sure when you get here if you get off the airport in Narita, well, there's 3 airports here. We got off in Narita. That was a long way from downtown Tokyo. Try to get to the airport is called Haneda. That's closer to downtown Tokyo. But anyway, If you get off at the airport, as soon as you get off the airport, they're going to be data centers, data operators, people that offer hotspots, stuff you can rent. Out here, they do not. You cannot purchase. You cannot buy a SIM card. They don't do that. Here, everything is based on money, honey. You can rent a SIM card, but you cannot buy one. And you can rent a hotspot, but you cannot buy one as a foreigner. You cannot. If you're a citizen here, you can buy, but you cannot buy a hotspot, and you cannot buy a SIM card as a foreigner. You have to be a resident person out here, or you have to have paperwork for that. We found all of that stuff out the hard way. So I'm trying to tell you guys, you come to Tokyo, as soon as you get off the airport, the best thing you should do, I recommend, go ahead and rent you a hotspot. It's gonna cost you a little bit more than what you would pay if you were in the city. But to save you some time and effort, go ahead and rent a hotspot, and that way you have Wi-Fi wherever you go. And you can rent the hotspot up to 10, however long your trip's going to be. They had offered us a 14-day rental for hotspot, and I said, wow, it was going to be like it was going to be like 12,000 yen. I said, man, that's too high. And the LisaD and I said, well, we just wait and see till we get in the city, see can we get something more lower than that. But man, it was anything we should have, because we were without internet for like 4 days. So we should have just gotten that. Actually, we saved a little bit of money, but we lost a little bit of time of broadcasting time. We wound up renting a Wi-Fi hotspot from Japan Wireless. And then we paid about American dollars, about 42 bucks. So we saved some money, but we lost a lot of time, broadcasting time. We could have done much, much more broadcast than we actually did if we had that hotspot from the beginning. So when you get off the airport, go ahead, get you a hotspot, just rent it for however long your stay is going to be. It's going to be a little costly, but if you're going to do broadcast, send stuff back home to your family and friends, stay in the loop on your laptop, your cell phone, etc. Get Wi-Fi anywhere you go. Get your hotspot. Next thing you do, when you do come out here, if you bring your laptop, if you have a laptop that has a 3-prong adapter that plugs into the wall with 3 prongs, plug into the wall with 3 prongs. If you have one of those, you need to bring yourself an adapter. That's another thing. We forgot to bring our adapter, and we went about 3 days before we actually found an adapter. The hotel didn't even have one. They don't have a 3-prong adapters out here in the hotels. So you got to bring your own. Okay, bring yourself an adapter, and that's just not with the building. Japan. It's anywhere you go. You international, bring yourself an adapter. We got out of that how to bring adapters because most of the hotels we've stayed at always have an adapter, or they'll have a 3-prong adapter built into the wall. But this particular hotel, I don't know if it's just this particular hotel or the hotels in Tokyo in Asia. But for the sake of you're not being inconvenienced, bring yourself an adapter for your laptop if you bring your laptop. Okay, that way you won't be like we were out of use of our laptop for like 4 days. So we got an adapter. We paid 1,200 yen for it, and we'll guarantee you, we go anywhere from now on, we're gonna remember to bring our adapter. But yeah, man, this has been a very awesome, eye-opening experience for LisaD and I. We love Japan. I'm telling you, the people here are beautiful. They're friendly. The country is clean and very, very responsive. Uh, People here are orderly. They are mannerable. They have a lot of respect for you. And you're a foreigner. They respect you. And they are friendly, easy to talk to, uh, as far as reading and stuff like that. Of course, there's a language barrier. So if you're planning on staying out here long term, you definitely would benefit by taking a basic beginner course in Japanese. And you don't have to pay a lot of money for it. There's a lot of online courses free. You go online, just start studying if you want to come out here. Lisa D loves it out here, and she actually wants to live out here. So we'll be exploring that option when we get back to the Philippines. I'm not sure if we're going to take it up, 100%, but definitely we're going to be looking at it because it's almost like the United States. The only issue I've got with two issues with living out here. Number one, I mentioned it earlier, is the communication. Number two, it is the cost of living. Okay, cost of living. All right, let's see who's riding the train. Cost of living out here is cost of living. New York man, what's up, man? Run ride the love train with BobbieD and Lisa D. Ready to ride the love train. Y'all ready for the roll call? Everybody ready for roll call? Here we go. New York man said, yeah. He says, hold on. New York man says, yeah. I can see and hear you guys. Well, good evening to you guys. It's morning in New York City. All right, morning New York City. All right. It is about 8:30 p.m. here in Tokyo. Yeah, man. All right, who else we got here? Shaw's riding the love train. BobbieD and Lisa D. Hi, BobbieD. Glad you had a great time in Tokyo. We got to discuss lunch again when you get back. Okay, man. Yeah, let's do that. We'll be back. What's Monday? Monday, right, Lisa D?
What?
We'll be back in the Philippines Monday.
Saturday.
Huh?
Sunday.
Okay, we'll be back Sunday and Monday.
You leave 2 p.m. Get home 6 p.m.
Okay. Well, we'll be back Sunday afternoon, Sunday evening, Sunday afternoon. Pound do. Okay, Chardonnay. Yeah, so the only issues we had was communication, number one, and the other issue was cost of living. Okay. Everything out here is very, very costly. Very costly. And the people out here make decent money, but because everything's so high, the money goes out like that. So cost of living wise, we would probably do better to live in the Philippines because I live on US dollars. My US dollars can go much further in the Philippines than it could here in Tokyo or in Japan. Now, one thing we're looking at is if we do move here or consider moving here, we would probably move to a smaller town. Tokyo cost of living is a little bit high. If you go to a smaller town like Osaka, uh, we found that the cost of living there would be a little bit less than it is here in Tokyo. But we love the feeling of this country and the feeling of the city. It's a peaceful feeling here. And we felt from the time we got here until now, we feel very, very secure and very, very safe. Okay. And I don't say that lightly because we go a lot of places and we don't just feel safe like we feel here. Even in the Philippines, we feel safer here than in the Philippines. I'm serious. And we've been here about a week. What, 7 days now? And so that's one thing that really has captured our attention. The feeling of safety and the feeling of security. Man, 64, what's up, man? Good to see you and riding the love train. Says hello, BobbieD. What's up, man? Good to see you, man. Good to be with my people. We just having a quick little live stream, touch bases again. We had one earlier. Want y'all make sure y'all watch all our live streams, okay? Watch y'all on live streams. Even if you don't plan to go to Tokyo, watch it, man, because you might be enlightened by some of the things that we went through, some of the activities that we participated in, and you might learn something. You know, it's very important that you keep learning. Life is one big journey, and if you stop learning, you're going to have a bad journey. That rhymed. I said, if you stop learning, you're going to have a bad journey. Yeah, it's going to. Learning is the key to keeping active, keeping uh, keeping yourself enthusiastic, and keeping yourself what, engaged and involved. Learning. I'm a lifelong learner. I love to read, and I love to figure things out. I like to plan, and I'm a what, thinker. I love to think. And when you stop doing those things, you might as well wrap it up, buddy. You might as well call it a night, call it a day, head on out because it's over. Cafadova. It's over. But yeah, man, it's about being active, actively engaged, and actively involved in every area, every aspect of your life. And that's what I do, man. I keep myself in the loop. Lisa D keeps me on my toes. Sometimes I slip. I found myself slipping. But Lisa D makes me, she keeps me up on everything I should be up on. All right, Chardonnay, what's going on? He said, Bobby, did you get a lot of stares being a black man in Japan? Good question, Chardonnay. Actually, to be honest with you, no. No, no, I did not. And I'm perfectly honest with you. The amount of steers I got in the Philippines is way, way more than the amount of steers here in Japan. The Japanese people, surprisingly, they don't stare you down like the people in the Philippines. Japanese people mind their business. They're very private, but when you speak to them, they'll look you up and they'll be engaged with you. They'll talk to you, but they don't eyeball you. They don't eyeball you. They just look at when we walk down the street. You might have eye contact for a few seconds. Keep on going. Look down. Keep on getting up. That's what they do. In the Philippines, they one of these. They could be walking straight, right? And then one of these walking back, almost fall down, cause they looking back at you. That's how they do the Philippines. But no, they didn't steer me down much at all. But Lisa D, they looked at her a lot. And the reason why they thought she was Japanese. Lisa D can pass for anything, man. She can pass for I don't know if she can pass for white, but but she can pass for every country we've been in so far in Asia. She has passed for that particular countries. Like for Thailand, we went to Thailand. They thought she was Thai. Every time we go to a country, Singapore, they thought she was Singapore. They talking their language to her. They speak to her. And when we came to Japan, they did the same. Everybody preaching, talking to her. Talking to Japan, Japanese stuff to her. She's like, I'm not Japanese. I'm not Japanese. Every time. She has a unique look about her. She can blend in anywhere. But me, my color give me away. They stay away from me. But I'm gonna tell you, um, associated with your question, Chardonnay, associated with your question, I'm gonna take another level when, and that's the level of race. Okay. Now, if you ask me, did I see any instances of racism here? I would have to say, on the surface, no, not anything outward. Okay. But being a black man, sometimes you can feel it. Okay. That's how, maybe it's just me, but being a black man, living in this black skin all my life, and have gone through a lot of racial attacks, racial wording, uncomplimentary looks, vibes. You can feel some things, and you can't put it into words, but I can tell you, I felt some things. Okay, it wasn't nothing like overt, but a covert. You can tell, and I'll tell you, I'm gonna give you one particular instance, and I'm not saying this is all people. This just to me. Okay, went in 7-Eleven, right? 7-Eleven, wherever you go, they sell food and convenience store, right? So we go into 7-Eleven, and the ladies, she took Lisa D. They treat Lisa D like she's one of them. She treat Lisa D fine. Get to me, I'm giving her my money. I said, how much, man? And she said, I know they don't speak a lot of English, but she know what how much means, okay? Because in our area, people from the hotel are foreign. So they come to the 7-Eleven right downstairs all the time. She know what how much mean. Plus, all Japanese take English in school. She know the basics of English, okay? I said, how much, man? She points to the register. By the mere fact of her pointing to the register, let me know that she knew what I was talking about. I said, ma'am. I said, excuse me, ma'am. I said, how much do I owe you, ma'am? She pointed to, I said, listen, man, I'm not no child. I said, I'm a grown man. I said, how much do I owe you, ma'am? Then she finally said, she told me exactly how much I owe, because she knew what I was asking her. She didn't want to speak to me, okay? And I think it was might have been my. I don't know. You do. You gotta tell me. You gotta tell me. You think it was associated with my color or what? That's just one thing I picked up. Okay, it could just be me. I don't know. I don't know. What do you guys think? Was it me, or do you think that was accurate in my assessment of that situation, or was it just a figment of my imagination? I mean, serious, man. Tell me now. I need to know. Lisa D said, Bobby, you were just bugging out. I said, no, I wasn't bugging out. She knew what I was saying. She knew what I was saying because the mere fact that she told me the right price, she knew what I was saying from the get-go. She treated Lisa D like a star. And she got to me and treated me like a dog. I said, look at me. Huh? I said, look here, lady. I'm not your child. I'm not a child. I'm a grown man. I said, how much do I owe you? Don't point when you can talk to me. She knew what I was saying. So, I just that's the only incident I had here, man. That's the only thing. And I'm trying to think, it might have just been me. Sometimes, I have a tendency sometimes to overreact. And it could have, it just could have been me, overreacting. I don't know. I don't know. What do you guys think? Tell me. I'm a reasonable guy. I listen to every point of view. But that's the one thing that I had out here. That's the only negative situation I had in Japan, man. That's the only thing. So as I understand it, that lets me know what racism is everywhere, man. Because of this little thing right here. This thing, see that? The color, the little blackness has a tendency to draw attention. And and sometimes Asian people, they're not white, but they don't like this color for some reason. I don't know. It could be, like I said, it just could have been me overreacting. But at least DC I was overreacting. So I don't know. What y'all think? Let me see if we got any comments on that. Okay. Shani said, that's good. I agree. The stairs in Philly can get uncomfortable sometimes. Okay. Yeah. In Philly being, yeah, sometimes. Now I'm used to the stairs in Philly. That's not a big deal. Rand 64 says worldwide. Yeah, okay. Okay, Rand 64, he said you think racism is worldwide? I think so. Having traveled the world, in most countries I've been in, it's worse in some countries than other countries. That's what I have determined. At least this I was just overreacting, but I don't know. Rand 64, I can sense it everywhere I go in the world as a black man. Yeah, that's how I feel, Rand. That's how I feel. And that put a damper on me for a minute, man. Lisa D had to slap me out of it. And she said, get out of it. Just let it go. I let it go, but it took me back, man. She like pointing to the register, and I'm asking her. I know, we have a language barrier, right? Sometimes, but the mere fact that I said, "Ma'am, you can talk to me. Tell me, don't be pointing at me. I asked you a question, please. How much do I owe you?" Then she told me exactly to the letter, to the penny, to the yen, how much I owed her. Because she knew she was trying to be funny. She didn't want to speak, but she talked to Lisa. She talked to Lisa D, but didn't want to speak to me. So guys, I'm telling you, be aware that your color, if you're African American, he says, man, see, flash and sensitive everywhere I go in the world. Yeah, be aware that if you're an African American, you may want to keep that in the forefront or in the back of your mind wherever you go. I'm not saying use the race card on every issue, because sometimes that's not going to work. Sometimes it's just us messing up ourselves and using that as an excuse, to get over on people. And I don't use the race cards as an excuse, because I treat people the way they treat me. You treat me, I don't care what color you are. You could be purple. I don't care. You treat me nice, I'm gonna treat you nice. You go off on me and try to treat me like a child. You're gonna have some problem, BobbieD. BobbieD don't play that. I've been through this world too long to have somebody treat me like a child, man. I don't play that. And I think you guys have that same. If you don't, you should have that same attitude. Don't let any person, I don't care if she's white, I don't care if she's black, I don't care if she's purple. Don't let people talk down to you, and don't let people treat you like you're a subhuman being. You are equal to anyone else in this world. We are equal. Okay? Don't treat me bad because I'm a black man and you don't like my color, I might not like your color, but I'm not gonna treat you bad because I don't like your color. I might not like how you look, but I'm not gonna treat you bad because you look he look like a zombie. I'm gonna say, hey, Mr. Zombie, how you doing today, man? Good to see you, good to see you. That's how I do. That's how I do. Y'all know how I do. I'm not gonna let your parents cause me to treat you bad. I wasn't raised like that. And I didn't raise my children like that. I won't treat anybody like that. And I will not stand to be treated like that. And I take that anywhere I go. Andy, what's up, man? Murphy. Murphy in the house. I look at some of these comments here now. Ride the Love Train, BobbieD, LisaD. We are still out here in Tokyo, man. We doing our thing. LisaD already took a shower for the night. She laying down. She trying to rest her body because we getting ready to get up out of here in a few. We got one more day here. After that, we out, man. We going back on airlines. Going back to the Philippines, man. All right, let's see. We see Murphy says we developed that as a sixth sense by being black. Oh yeah, there you go, man. That's how it is, man. I can feel it, man. I can feel it. I know when I feel it, man. At least the officer saying I was bugging out. I wasn't bugging out. I felt it. I've been feeling that all my life. Every time I go somewhere, even in these foreign countries, I've been all over the world, man. Every country I've been in has a form of racism, man. And the only reason you won't see it is if you don't stay there long enough. I tell you what, when I was traveling back and forth, I remember I told y'all, I dated LisaD 5 years, right? Back and forth. USA, Philippines, USA, sometimes twice in a year, go to Philippines. Doing my travels back and forth, I didn't see a bunch of racism. I didn't see nothing because I wasn't there long enough. But when I moved there permanently, oh man, like every day I could pick it up. I could pick it up. So, sometimes when you just passing through, you don't get the whole scene of what's going on. But when you stay there for a time, hey, it's all coming out at you. And so that's how it is sometimes. I'm just trying to let you guys know. If you are African American out there, be aware of your surroundings wherever you go. Because sometimes racism can disguise itself too. Andy says, Andy, what's up, man? Good to see you, Andy. Riding the Love Train, BobbieD and LisaD. LisaD laying down. She getting a rest. She tired today. We had a long day. New York says everywhere you see funny people, ask as a black guy. Everywhere you see funny people as a black guy. Explain that one to me, New York. Everywhere you see funny people as a black guy. You gotta like me on that one. I'm not too sure what that one means. Andy said heading to work now. Have a good night. Okay, man. Good to see you, Andy. Thanks for stopping by. Have a good one. Take care. God bless to you, buddy. New York said, I see him. I said, okay, you seen it yourself. Yeah, man, it happens, man. It happens. And the thing about it is you have to control yourself when it does happen to you. Because if you're not controlled, you have a tendency to go off. I had to control myself because I had some flashbacks. I have flashbacks as people treat me bad when I was younger. And when I was younger, I didn't know how to handle it. Sometimes I would just say nothing and walk away. Then sometimes I cuss them out. Because I was learning how to handle those situations. But now I'm not going to let anybody treat me like an inferior human being. I refuse to do it. I'm not going to go off and cuss them out. I'm not going to be violent, but I'm going to let them know in a very intelligent, very stable manner. I don't appreciate how you're speaking to me. I deserve better than that. I'm a human being just like you are. That's what I'm going to let them know. And that's what anybody in their right mind should be able to confront people that deal with them in a racist manner. And I felt that was a racist tone. Yeah, man, confront them, man. You confront them, and you don't fight them. You just let them know, hey, I know what you're doing, man. I don't appreciate that, and move on. Walk on out the store. That's what I did. Yeah, but you're gonna find that Texas is full of it at all times. Okay. Yeah, I've been to Texas. The only place I've been in Texas was Dallas. I was there about 3 days. I had a conference there when I was working. But yeah, man, things like that happen, and you have to be prepared when it does happen. what is your stance going to be? What is your position going to be? As an African American, I recommend that you be prepared wherever you go in this world because it could happen. And you want to be ready when it does happen and be prepared how you will respond to it. I try to keep it on an intelligent level. I try to be nonviolent, but I will not put up with it. Okay. I'm gonna let them know, hey, I don't appreciate that. I know what you're doing. Stop that. I deserve better, and so do you. And I move on, keep it moving. That's it. You let them know. You recognize what they're doing. You don't appreciate it, move on. But yeah, man, we getting ready to head back on. We getting ready to head on out here in the next couple of days. Got our laptop ready. Want to share live with y'all on the laptop for a minute and see what's what with our people out there. Have y'all been enjoying the videos we've been showing y'all? We did a ton of live videos, man. I told y'all.
Hello.
LisaD got out the bed, y'all. She was knocked out for a minute. She's tired, but she's doing okay now. Y'all, for those of you that wanted to know why she was wearing her mask, she wears her mask because she was sneezing. She wasn't coughing. I said she was coughing. She wasn't coughing. She was sneezing, and she didn't want to pick up any more germs. Get a bad cold, taking it back to the house. But she, as you can see, she's all right. She don't wear a mask in the room. She only wears it out. She's a clean person.
Because I have to wear mask because a lot of people got colds here because it is getting colder, cooler.
Okay.
And I don't want to catch it.
She said she has to wear. Well, y'all heard what she said. She's just very careful about health. You know, she catches stuff easy versus me. She can be around somebody coughing or sneezing. Next thing you know, she got it. You know, so that's why she wears a mask when she's out in public a lot. She wears it here on the train and on the plane more than she wears it.
I'm on a love train.
She happy now, y'all. She done got her rest. She was tired when she got to the room. She's like, I want to lay down. She jumped on the bed. She just woke up. She took a shower and everything. She ready to go to bed now. But yeah, it's about what almost 9 o'clock here in the evening, and she's doing well. She got her energy, adrenaline now. She's running real strong, y'all. Strong and long. But yeah, man, we just want to touch base with our people and see what's happening with y'all. Okay, we got some comments here. Hold on, let me go back. I think I missed a few comments. Excuse me, y'all. Let me get this comment here. Spectrum Live, what's up, man? Good to see you, man. Off topic, BobbieD. You look very familiar to me. If I remember correctly, you said that you were from Georgia. Yes, I am. I'm from Atlanta, Georgia. Are you from Atlanta, Spectrum? You from Atlanta? What part of Atlanta? I used to live in Southwest Atlanta. I live in Lithonia, Atlanta, Georgia, Decatur, West End. I live in Gwinnett County. Yeah, those are the areas I've lived in.
Lasagna.
Lithonia was my last area I lived in. So yeah, I'm from Georgia, man. I've been in Georgia I moved in Georgia since I was 16. My mother passed away. I grew up in Charleston, South Carolina. I'm a Geechee. I don't have the accent anymore, but I'm a Geechee man. I grew up in Charleston, South Carolina. Moved to Atlanta when I was 16. My dad moved to there. So, but I lived in Georgia, man. Yeah, I'm from Georgia. Okay, let's see who we got here. Spectrum said, enjoy your video. Thank you so much, man. If you haven't already, Spectrum, hit that subscribe button and the bell notification icon so you continue receiving fresh, new Philippine videos and worldwide videos and motivational videos. That's right.
You missed the motivation now.
Okay, LisaD trying to help me out, y'all. She said I missed the motivation and motivational videos. All right, hit the button, man, please. We need everybody we can get. All right, what else we got? I think I missed it more. Hold on.
Right there, around 64.
I got Spectrum. Ran 64. Enjoy your vids. Love them all. Thank you, Ran. Chardonnay said, "Hey, D, LisaD."
Hello, Shawnee.
Chardonnay riding a little train. Freddie Mason said, "Hello, BobbieD and LisaD." What's going on, Freddie? Good to see you, man.
Hi, Frederick.
Good to see you in the house today. We're riding a little train, BobbieD and LisaD. Always good to see you, man, Frederick. Good to see you, man. Terry said, "What's up, Eric? What's up, Terry? What's up, BobbieD and LisaD? Hope all is well." Hey, we doing good, man. We resting up. We had a long day today. Y'all saw the last video I did, and we was out and about in the mall. We bought a whole lot of stuff. We bought some chocolates. We bought power outlet that we needed for our laptop. After all these days we were here, we finally found one. We had to go to Akihabara, which is the technical center for the Tokyo area. You can find any kind of technical stuff there. It took us a long time to figure it out, but we had to go down there to get it, and we had a good time there though. And who else we got it? Spectrum said, yeah, born in Atlanta, raised between Dayton and Ellenwood, Georgia. Okay. Lithonia. Okay. Lithonia was the last residence, personal residence I had. I had a house there. I sold it last year. Yeah, I think it's last year I sold it. And I love Lithonia. It's nice. It's right outside of Atlanta, you know, suburb of Atlanta. And so yeah, I've probably seen you in the Lithonia area, man. Yeah. So yeah.
Small world.
Sure is, Lisa D. Who else we got here riding the love train? George Woods, what's up, man? Good to see you, man. Good to see you. Good to see you. Good to see you. Hello and good morning. Hi from Snellville. I live in Snellville, man. I lived in Snellville. My kids used to go in Snellville in what they call it, Gwinnett County. There was a Snellville Elementary. You know what Snellville Elementary School is? My kids used to go to that school. I live right around the corner from it. Used to be a little store around there. I forgot the name. It was like a 7-Eleven. Stop and go. It's a used to be a stop and go right there on the corner. Right around there by that school, Snellville. Hey man, so Snellville. When I lived out there, Snellville was all white, man. We were like the second black family out there, man. I bought a house out there. And then one day, you ain't gonna believe this, man. George, man. You ain't gonna believe this, man. I'm gonna tell you the truth. We was out there. We moved out there the second week we bought the house, man. Guess what happened? We come out there. I'm getting ready to go to work. Right? I work for Bell South. You know, Bell South, Southern Bell South, AT&T now. I get up my house. I'm going out the door. On the front yard, somebody had done poured. You know how when you pour gasoline on grass, it burns the grass. It makes a sign. They had burned gasoline in my yard. It was the N word. Yeah, man. I kid you not, man. The N word on my yard. I called the police. Because we was on the second family out there, and they tried to blame me for doing it. I said, man, what's wrong with you? Why would I do something stupid like that? Oh, man, it was big, and they had it in paper. They had it on the news too. And then guess what, man? They tried to blame me for doing it, putting the N word on my yard, and then they followed me for 2 months. The police been following me. I was like, man, y'all, I still walked up to the guy and said, look, man, I know you from Snellville, please don't be following. Oh, it was a big mess, man. I'm telling you, man. Gwinnett County, I'll never live in that county again. I don't like Gwinnett County. I lived there for about 3 years. I was glad to get out of that county, man. George, if I hope it's changed, George. It was a long time ago, but I hope it's changed. George says, what's the big difference between Japan and Philippines? Good question, George.
The weather.
Very good, Lisa D. Tell them why.
The weather here, it is cool and cooler, and then in the Philippines it is too hot even it is rainy season or when there's no winter in the Philippines.
Right. Well, you heard that answer, George. She says it's the weather. One of the big differences is the weather. There are four seasons here in the Japan, like 4 seasons in the USA. In the Philippines, there's only 2 seasons. There's rainy and there's hot. That's it. So the weather is a big difference. Okay. That's one thing.
The second one is what's that? Second one is too expensive. Every time you buy something, they charge you tax. You have to pay tax every time you buy, except for a minimum of 5,000 yen. You have a tax free, but below 5,000 yen, you have to pay tax.
Okay, that's for foreign people. There's taxes for foreign people. If you buy anything below 5,000 as a foreigner, and they have to get your passport too. When you buy something here, you have to show them your passport. And if you buy anything below 5,000 yen, they tax you. If you buy anything above 5,000, there's no tax, but you have to show them your passport anytime you buy. Not like you go to 7-Eleven buy something to eat like that. That's you don't show them that. Anything like a 2,000 above, you got to show them your passport. So that's one of the big differences. Let me think if I can think of any other big differences. One other big difference for me is that the fact that The Philippines is a little bit dirtier, but here, man, it's clean. I mean, I like that. It is
Yeah,
clean.
like
Streets are
clean and
clean.
green.
Yeah, clean and green. She said clean and green, y'all. She's right.
Yeah.
Clean and green. It's clean, a lot of greenery, and it's clean. And whenever you go in the restroom, you know, like sometimes you go to USA, you go to the service station, whatever, McDonald's, whatever, and it be nasty, like, oh my gosh, let me get out of here. We've been all over these restrooms and train stations and the restaurants. Everything was clean, man. I'm talking about clean. I ain't no smells. They have good odor. I mean, it's
And then
amazing how clean this country.
even in the public
Yeah, in the public
toilets,
toilets, public
they
toilets.
have paper. What's that? Toilet
Toilet
paper.
paper. In the Philippines, you go to some of these toilets in the Philippines, no paper. Sometimes the toilet don't be working. All kind of crazy stuff, man, in the Philippines. But here, they're on point as far as cleanliness is concerned. Another thing I like about here, between here and the Philippines, is the fact that there's very little traffic in the streets. And the reason why there's not a lot of cars is because they tax the cars very, very much high, because they want the people to ride the what? Trains. They want them to ride the trains, they want them to ride the buses, and they want them to ride bicycles because it prevents pollution. There's very little pollution here. This is a very controlled, organized, and well-run city. Okay, and I think that the United States and other countries might have a tendency to learn a lot from this particular city. Now, I've only been here like almost 10 days, and so I appreciate what I've seen in that 10-day span of time. This is a very well-run country, and I see a lot of different people here from all over the world, all different countries here as well. I also got it right. Love Train, BobbieD and LisaD. Good question, George. George said, I think it's still there. What's still there? Still there. Okay. Rancy for yeah, crazy people in America. Yeah, man. Crazy people in America, man. You know, you have to. And they thought I'd put that. Why would I put some stuff like that on my own yard, man? Crazy, man. People do crazy things. Why
Not
would,
only in America,
yeah, it's not only in America. It's all over the world.
all over the world.
Joy said,
Yeah.
whites still act up, but not much. Okay, I hear you, man. I hear you, man. They do. Sometimes, and it's just not whites. We blacks do it too. You know, people to people. Filipinos do it. Even Japan people do it too. All right, who else we got here? Who else we got here? George, things are a lot better now. Okay, George, things a lot better in Snellville. I hope so. Well, last time I went out there last year. I went to Snellville last year, and it was the whole area I used to live in. It was white. Now it's black, totally black. I was like, whoa. It was a big change for me. That area that I lived in was lily white. Now it's, I went, drove through, I looked at the house that we used to own. Everybody out there black, man. So black folk taking that area over. Who else we got out here? Wizard, what's going on, man? What's up? What's up?
Rizzo
He
is
said,
in the house.
what's up, D family? We doing good, man. We trying to hang out with our people before we hit the bed. We trying to get our rest tomorrow. Tomorrow's a planning day and a rest day. It's our last day to enjoy Japan, Tokyo, and we're gonna rest up. We're gonna plan our trip. We're gonna take the train from the hotel straight on the train all the way to the Narita airport. We're not taking no taxi. We're not taking no buses. No, none of that. We're taking the train. So we're gonna rest our bodies up because we came in with two bags. Now we're going back with three because we bought a lot of stuff. So we're gonna be real rested tomorrow. We might not go out that much. We might go out a little bit, but we doing good, man. Good to see you. Good to see you. What else we got in this house today? Spectrum Live said your Snellville incident sounds suspiciously similar to something my buddy in Mableton has been experiencing for over a decade. Whoa, Gwinnett County is still very much the same. Okay, yeah, man. You won't catch me out in Gwinnett County. I don't like that county. I was glad to leave it. I'll never go back there to move, man. The people, they were not very nice to me and my family when I lived there. And you know, I would like to think it's been a long time since I lived there. I would like to think it's better now, but from what you're telling me, it's probably about the same. And I don't stay in the county that I don't like. Now Decatur, I moved to Decatur. And Lithonia, Decatur police, Lithonia was pretty decent. I didn't have too much trouble out of them. All right, who else we got here? James, what's going on? James Rhythm Ghost Pharaoh, what's up, man? Good to see you, man. I ain't heard from you in a long time, man. You all right? Good to see you, man. When you coming back to Philippines. James is a not good guy, man. He got a wife out here, got kids. He doing real good, living in Chicago, man. He's an actor. He's a fireman. He got it going on, man. I'm telling you, man, this is a very positive gentleman right here. James is got it going on, man. All right, who else we got? Riding Love Train, BobbieD and LisaD. We got Riding Love Train, BobbieD, Lisa. Wisdom says make sure to get LisaD a kimono. Hey, guess
That's an
what?
old style.
He says an old style. But yeah, we haven't seen too many people. I think I saw about maybe 3 or 4 people with kimonos when since I've been it. They don't wear that out here that much.
That was in the
Train station. Was it train station?
no, in the church.
Church.
That was it. That they wearing it Japanese.
Oh, the temple. We went to a temple,
Yeah, temple.
and they had a kimono in the temple. So that's how that's what they're wearing. But the fashion out here is pretty much Americanized. I'm surprised. And this is the thing I think about the women out here. Women in the Philippines, they wear the short Daisy Duke stuff, man. You see all their buttocks and stuff. But out here, the women don't wear that. They wear the dresses to the knees and they're almost to the ground, to the floor, you know. They be covering up out here, except for the young one. And the teeny boppers, they wear, tight stuff and stuff like that. But the younger, I say 25 plus, they be dressing real conservative and very nice. That's another big difference between Philippines, USA, and Japan. The women out here are very, very traditional. One of the thing about male-female relationships here in Japan, women are down here on the totem pole. Men are up here, and they treat women bad out here. I mean, it's like a woman is like almost like they slave out here, man. See, and I didn't really realize that. That's what our tour driver told us. She's from Russia. Her name is Lisa, just like Lisa here. She's from Russia, and she said she was here 4 years, and she's never been so treated so disrespectfully in her life. And she said the Japanese women are used to it. She's not used to it. She was on her last tour with us. She's going back to Russia. So women out here are treated very, very poorly as compared to other women around the world. And I really didn't know that until she told us that. James says, enjoy Bobby Dix. And Lisa, hope you're well. Thank you so much, James. Yeah, man, we doing good, man. We had a great time out here. We getting ready to go back in a couple of days. And tomorrow's our rest day before we head back. So we just want to highlight y'all, shout out. Y'all make sure y'all check out our videos, okay? Do that now. If you haven't done it, look at all our Tokyo videos. I'm going to make a playlist when I get back home. I haven't had a chance to do a lot of editing yet. But when I get back, I'm going to be on the editing, doing a lot of editing. Wizard says, Wizard said, make sure you get LisaD. Come on. Okay, I already read that. Yeah, LisaD don't want that kimono, man. Eddie Jackson, what's up, man? Riding the love train, BobbieD and LisaD. Good morning, BobbieD and LisaD. Love you guys. Thank you so much, Eddie. That's my brother from another mother. Yeah, man, it is all right, man. One of my regular guys. We hang out, man. We hang up on the love train. Yeah, we hang out on the love train.
Yeah, we always taking love train. We did a lot of walking in the love train.
Yeah, she said we did a lot of walking on love train. Hey, we walk today. We walk every day. You come out here to Japan, you better be ready for some walking, buddy. If you ain't used to walking, don't come here, because that's what you're going to do.
You will lose a lot of weight over here.
You're going to lose a lot of weight. Something else, too. You lose your head because you get overpowered. And you got to walk out here, man. That's why you see I haven't seen about 3 or 4 fat Japanese people since I've been here, because they do a lot of walking, a lot. And that's what the government encourages people to walk. They don't want to be driving. You come out here, you're going to see a lot of traffic on the streets because the cars are pretty much out, or not legally, officially, but because they have taxed the vehicle so much, that's discouraging people from driving, and encourages them to walk, take the train, take the bus, and take a bicycle. That's what we see a lot out here. Everybody's bicycling. All right, who else we got? Riding the love train, BobbieD and LisaD. Murphy, hey, what's up, man? Murphy's one of my regulars, man.
Hello, Murphy.
Got your email, Murphy. Yeah, man, Murphy's all right, man. He Ghostman, Celto Saxon, somebody else. Emailed me a whole bunch of, Steve Williams. Emailed me a whole bunch of good information and helped me out here while I was here. All right, Bruce Nelson, what's up, man? Bruce, thank you, man. That donation, man. Appreciate that, man. Bruce is the
We have
man.
fare for the train
That's,
now.
y'all heard that? Lisa said we have fare for the train now. Thank you, Bruce, man. Hey, appreciate that, man. Bruce is another one of my brothers from another mother. Thank you so much, man. Appreciate that. He said, God bless. Thank you, man. God bless you too.
God bless you too.
We love you, man. Appreciate that. Freddie Mason around the love train. BobbieD, LisaD said, you guys look like you had fun in Tokyo. Saw some live replays. Had fun watching it all. LisaD is happy. Yeah, thank you, man.
Yeah,
Yeah, she's a
this is
happy
the
person.
best. From all of the Asia we've been to. This is the best. I liked her here.
I told you. But I tell you, she want to move here, man. I'm telling you.
Yeah.
She wants to move. She actually, literally, I've never heard LisaD say she wants to move anywhere because she loves the Philippines. But she actually, literally told me, I want to move here. She wants to live here.
Because I feel safe over here.
Mm-hmm.
In the Philippines,
Y'all heard that? She said she feels safe over here. And in the Philippines, not so safe. So, we can maybe look into it. But I told y'all the barriers for moving here would be the expenses and the language part we can deal with. The language part, we just take a course and we'll learn it. But the expenses, everything is here is very high. But if you go to if you go to the outlying areas, smaller towns, smaller communities, then the cost of living is lower. So if we were to move here, we'd probably move to a place like Osaka, which is about, the mountain area. It's about hour and a half train ride from here. So it's not that far from Tokyo, but I believe that the expense would be less. All right, let's see what else we got here. No, we already did that one. George says, George was riding love train. BobbieD, Lisa said, BobbieD, what about biracial marriage? Have anyone said anything about y'all relationship? Oh, okay, George. Actually, George, no. Since we've been here, nobody said anything negative to us about our relationship or about our marriage at all. And I haven't detected or picked up anything covertly, okay, or overtly regarding our relationship. I think they may probably think something, but they won't even, go say anything. But
they mind their own business.
Yeah, that's what I was saying. What she just said, she said in mind own. That's what I've noticed. People here mind their business.
Yeah,
they
that's
don't.
what I liked also.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, they don't. They didn't. Nobody
they
never
don't care.
Yeah, they don't care about a relationship. They just look at you and they go back reading their little book or whatever they're doing. They don't. Nobody's. No, that's never come up since we've been here. All right, what else we got going on here? I think that's it. All right, guys. Everything's been real. We try to keep up with you guys. Make sure you guys watch the videos, man. Please watch the videos. If you don't watch the videos, you don't want to watch, find somebody and say, hey, I need to check out some of these videos. BobbieD and LisaD, they're a good couple. They went to Japan, live in the Philippines, and every time we turn around, they're doing something. Check them out. That's how you say it. That's how you approach people. Get them involved, and then you can share some of the videos. There's a share button. You can share the video. If you like the video, share it to front of your friends and family. Just share it. Take the link, email it to, hey buddy, check this video out. You can do it on Facebook. Share it on Facebook with one of your friends. That's a messenger. That link you can share as an email attachment link. Share some of the videos, man. You might be surprised. Somebody you share with might say, man, thank you, man. I really appreciate it. Somebody might be thinking about going out the country. When you share them and say, hey, this guy's been out the country. You need to follow him. He knows what he's talking about. Share the video if you got somebody in a situation like that. Jack says, ride a love train, BobbieD. Lisa says, yeah, BobbieD. I heard that Japan is very, very clean and very, very safe, especially for a black man. Yeah, right. I can vouch for that. Mm-hmm. It's very, very clean, very, very safe. We were out and about in public. I only saw one police officer, one, and we've been all over the city, man. Bunch of crowded areas, one policeman. Everybody was behaving themselves, and I didn't see anybody acting rowdy and crazy. Everybody was acting normal and most peaceful. And one thing I noticed that there was no alcohol. Like, you go to some countries, everybody drinking. Yeah. And, alcohol causes a lot of craziness. But there was no alcohol out there.
I didn't see street vendors also.
Right. There wasn't a lot of street vendors. There was people in the store selling stuff and outside trying to get you to come in their stores, but there wasn't a lot of people on the street selling stuff. So yeah, I would say it's a very safe environment. In fact, if you notice on one of my videos yesterday, we ran into two black guys. And I talked to them very quickly because we were moving on. And they were just as happy. One of them I think he was married to this lady, had a little kid in his stroller. She was Japanese, and the other one had a Japanese woman too. And they were just as like we was America. We just chit chat for a few minutes, and they treat, for far as I can tell, they treat black people okay. I mentioned to you earlier in this broadcast about an incident, but it could have been just me. I don't know. But I always say treat people what the way they treat you. Okay, hey, it should be no problem. But don't let people walk all over you too. I say that too. You're not a doormat. You are not nobody's doormat, and you're not to be treated like no child just because you look at your skin color and they talk down. You don't put up with
No.
that mess, man. You got time for that. All right, let's see what else we got here. Georgia, thank you. Have a great time. Love you all. Thank you so much, George. Appreciate it,
Thank
man.
you.
Thank you so much, man. Much love to all of you all, man. We appreciate every fan, every subscriber, everybody that looks at our videos, comments. We appreciate you, man. Because without you guys, we wouldn't have this. We wouldn't have this YouTube channel. We wouldn't be where we are right now without you, man. You guys make us who we are, and we always try to make you proud of what we do. We try to represent you because we know you're respectable people out there, and you expect us to be decent. And that's what we try to do. We try to live a good life. Even if we didn't have you, we would live a good life. But because we have you, we are going to be more responsible. We are going to be the best role models we can be. That's and being a role model is easy if you live right, act right, be right, talk right, walk right. That's what we try to do. Every now and then I mess up because but at least these straight be out. But yeah, man.
Nobody's perfect.
Yeah, nobody's perfect, but I try. I try to do my best. That's why I got Lisa D here to help me out. Yeah, Bobby and Lisa always keep it real. Yeah, man, that's what I do, man. I keep it real. I keep it 100. I don't play games, and I don't fool people to play games with me. I let them go.
Can you put it 99.9?
Lisa D said I keep it 99.9 instead of 100. Y'all see, she crazy, man. She crazy. Y'all just don't know Lisa D like I know
Just
her.
like in what's it in the advertisement? 99.9 germs protection.
Lisa D is funny, man. When y'all get to know her, see, she just started being with me on the videos. But when y'all really get to know her, whew, y'all be like, Lisa D. SML, what's going on, man? Good to see you, man. Stop by, say hi, Bobby D. Stop by, see you. Hi, Bobby Lee and Lisa D. Hey, good to see you, man. Always good to see you. One of my regulars there. Who else we got it? Irene Aying. What's up, man? Kusta.
Hello, I'm okay. Okay ra.
Okay ra. Okay ra ko.
Okay ra, Day. Irene.
Okay ra ko. Ikaw? Irene, ikaw?
Kumusta?
Kumusta? Kumusta, day? I'm speaking in Cebuano, yo. I don't know. I think she's Cebuano. She could be Tagalog.
Tagalog or Cebuano.
Oh, Cebuano. She said hi.
I know.
Oh no. She
Cebuano.
said die.
Yeah.
She said Cebuano. Okay ra ko, Irene. Ikaw. Everybody say hello to Irene. We don't get a lot of females on the show.
Yeah.
Y'all give a shout out. Say hi.
It's her first time.
First time. Irene, hit that subscribe button for me, okay? You get some more videos like this.
Yes, please.
We meet before with fiance James Fair. Oh, that's James' fiance. All right, Irene. I forgot your name. Okay.
I'm sorry.
Yeah, sorry about that, Irene. I apologize. Yeah, Irene is a beautiful woman. We met. James and Irene are engaged, and we had an awesome luncheon. I think it was luncheon or dinner at Ayala Mall. We had a great time. They're a great couple, guys.
In a Japanese restaurant.
Yeah, it was a Japanese restaurant, and James is vegetarian. So we and I'm getting ready to be vegetarian, James. I'm starting in January. I'm cutting the meat out, man. I'm letting it go. Y'all know I lost 14 pounds, right?
Yeah, he have neck now.
Leave me alone, girl. She messing with me, man. She messing with me. I lost 14 pounds. Yeah, she said I got a neck now. I didn't have a neck before, y'all. That was fat. But I lost 14 pounds. I got 12 more to go, and I'm done. And I'm getting off the meat, man. Hey, I told y'all I'm getting my fighting weight, man. See that bob and weave?
No, don't show your.
I'm gonna leave my hair long, girl. You know you like that hair. But yeah, I'm getting back to my fighting weight, man. When I get back to my fighting weight, nobody can touch me. Nobody can touch me. I'm gonna be like Mike Tyson. No one can beat me. No one can beat me. Yeah. But yeah, man. We have fun, man. We have fun. Let's see what else we got here. Riding the love train. Right here?
No, up, go up.
Right here?
Scroll up.
Okay, right here.
I said scroll.
Okay, James said that's my wife. That's it right there. Yeah, that's my wife. Irene. Yeah, that's her. Okay, James, I got you, man. When you get back here, let me know, man. We hook up again, man. Have another meeting. We had a great time with him, Irene. We went down. We had I think it was lunch. We had lunch. And James don't eat meat, so he had to go to this place that don't eat meat. Rand said, ha ha ha, laughing at us. Okay, Rand, I hear you, man. No, right here. I was right.
My dear.
You gonna mess up now.
You miss A.D. Jackson.
Good. He said, Eddie Jackson, you two are such a joy to watch. You and LisaD are so perfect for one another. Thank you so much, Eddie. Appreciate that, man. Yeah, man. LisaD is my perfect match, man. I don't know what I'll do. She said she was born for me. I said, yeah, you were. She always told me I was born for you. I said, okay. Okay, let's see. Jim Yellow, that's my wife. 64, laughing. Irene says, it's all right. Thank you, Irene, being so understanding for us. I appreciate that, man. That's lunchtime. Okay, yeah, well, lunchtime at the sushi bar. Yeah, I remember that. We had a great time. We had a great conversation, and we learned a lot about you guys, and it was fun to meet you. We hope to see y'all again at some point in time. Hope to see you again. Yeah, we hope to see you as well.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see what else we got. James says, watch Game Changers on Netflix. Okay. Game Changers on Netflix. I have to check it out. I haven't seen that, but I have to check it out. Irene said, "Die, namano lakita." Salamat. All right, guys. I'm getting ready to take my shower and hit the bed, Jack, and get my some rest for tomorrow. Because tomorrow is going to be a planning day. We got to sit down. We got to plan out our trip from here to the hotel. We're going to be taking our own. We got 3 bags to take. We got to plan our trip on the train. We have to look up every stop and everything. And here in Japan, you just can't catch the train. You got to catch the train. You have to reserve a seat on the train. That's how detailed these people are. You have to make a reservation on the train, man. I'm talking about just the subway station, the trailways. You got to make a reservation. You just can't get out there. I'm going to get my ticket. No, you have to make a reservation. And if you don't make that reservation, you might not get on the train. But anyway, we got to set all that stuff up. And so we need time to do it. We get ready to head up out of here. It's been real, my people. Love you. Much love to you.
Yeah, thanks, Bruce. I can buy a kimono.
You heard that, Rose? She said she can buy a kimono now with the donation. Thank you so much. I appreciate you guys. We'll be seeing. We may do another live tomorrow. I'm not sure. I'm not sure. We may do another live tomorrow. We'll see how things go. But tomorrow's a big planning day and a big rest today before we head back. But at any rate, we will see y'all on another live sooner or later. Thank you so much for being part of the broadcast, being part of the Love Train. Appreciate y'all. This is BobbieD and
LisaD
saying take care.
God bless.
And peace.
Bye-bye.